Are y'all team laundromat or are y'all team washer dryer in the crib?
Washer dryer in the crib.
Also, who be team laundromat?
Yeah, no one's
Some
team
people let they
laundromat.
shit like pile up
bro,
and they want to like wash a whole bunch.
If you got an apartment, you got to do that, G.
Look, this
I
is
have lived like that too many times.
Nah, y'all niggas. That's why y'all gotta go to college at least to try it out for at least a month or something like that. Like you been. You see how it is in them dorms when people fucking taking your shit out and sitting on top of the dryer and all that type of goofy shit.
I've
never had a pair of matching socks.
I've been the one that had my timer to a T, because if somebody pull my shit out of that washer, I'm going to fucking snap, G.
Oh, me, I'm
like, everybody shit done for in the laundry room now. Like,
you ever caught somebody in the act? I caught
Hell
a girl in the
I
act.
ain't never caught nobody in that touching my shit.
Look,
I was always scared that I was going to get caught.
So you was one of the people taking your shit out?
I have done it. I got to get my shit done, too.
Nah.
I'm not touching your stuff,
but
G.
if you're
That
leaving
shit
it in
bogus.
there for a while, you're kind of nasty.
Look, this
like, yeah, if your shit in there forever, fuck you, you over
No,
with.
some people be too thirsty. I caught this girl, like, you know, I was coming down on time, had my shit set on the timer. I come down there, I'm watching her get my shit out. She just laying all half the shit fall on the floor, trying to grab it all at the same time. And pull one of those TV sitcom ass, and then her just sitting there with my shit. I'm like, don't hold it, put it back, put it back. Like, it just stopped.
I don't even be wanting to touch nobody else's clothes,
swear.
period. I don't care if they
started
clean.
that bitch over on her ass.
Especially because, like, these new kids don't know how to wash their
in.
clothes for real. I watched a dude barely put any laundry soap in this shit. I'm like, bro, your shit's still gonna smell like yesterday when you get that shit out that washing machine. It's just gonna smell like wet yesterday. So I'm like, no, I'm not touching your dirty drawers and shit. That's how people's socks go missing. That's how people's clothes go missing. It's crazy.
Yeah. Plus, like, some people steal your shit, you know?
That's
taking
even
my
worse.
shoes
That's
away.
crazy.
That's happened to you? No. Yeah, okay. My shit's not
I ain't never had my shit actually, like, stolen.
One time
That's
someone
sick.
did take $200
That's sick
on my
as hell.
wallet, though.
Damn.
In the Ark. Yeah,
How'd
because
that
she
happen?
never has a lock on her locker in the gym. Yeah, no. I left it in my backpack, and then they, you know. I mean, that's my own. I couldn't even be mad.
Motherfucker stole my phone on my locker.
That happened to me, too.
Same.
And then they
In
threw it
my
in the
gym
toilet,
locker,
though.
I
Like, we
was
found it.
pissed.
Damn, you had a hater.
I had a hater.
That's different. No, I would have crashed
I know.
out.
I was in 7th grade, and someone stole my phone, and then 3 hours later, someone found it in the toilet.
That's insane.
I was like, fuck.
Damn.
Who found it?
Huh?
Who found it? They took it out of there?
I don't know who found it.
I do
know who found it. She was my friend, yeah.
That's crazy. We was talking about that jealousy and bullshit. That was jealousy right there for sure.
Yeah.
Did
Jealousy
you ever
got your
find
shit
out who
in the
put it
toilet.
in there?
No, my mom knows, but she's never told us. No, she doesn't know.
Yeah, she does.
Oh, yeah, but she forgot now.
Y'all need to press her. She got
Right.
I would have pressed
Waterboard.
How
That's
mama
top
know, but
tier
y'all
hate.
don't know.
Taking somebody's phone and putting it in a
Kitchen
toilet that
sink.
they'll never find it in, like, you wouldn't even have found it. That's real deal hate.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I was 12 too at the time.
Look, I was in high school, right, in gym. We had did free gym, one of the free gym days. I had a LG, never gonna forget. I came back, couldn't find my LG. I literally stood in front of the locker door, and I'm like, nobody leaving out this bitch until my phone.
I'm not gonna lie to you. When I got my phone stolen, it was happening in gym. Mr. Pierce locked
Mr. Pierce, the same
He
gym
locked
teacher,
that
bro.
gym.
Yes, bro.
Listen, because that was my homie. Mr. Pierce. I went right up to him. I was like, my phone gone. He said, what? Everybody was late to their next period.
Yes, bro.
He locked that whole period.
Did you get
No. I said,
Funny enough, I ain't getting mad either.
I ain't getting mad either. G, listen. So we
Mr.
searched
Pierce.
everybody's pockets, right? And then they end up searching the gym room. They end up finding it in the they hid it in the above the shower. You know that back the shower that was back there?
Yeah.
They hid it over the above a
You had a
brick.
hater.
I didn't even think of that.
They hid it up there, G.
He never checked there.
I was a witness to a crime once when I was on the baseball team, bro. I ain't gonna say y'all names, bro, but there was 2 niggas on the baseball team. They had stole these other niggas' phone and buried it in the dirt, bro. Like, they took it and buried it in the dirt on the baseball field and
You just want to
and I caught their ass.
Right.
You just
Fuck it, no, Danny and Cody. Fuck y'all niggas. Y'all know, bro. Because I made them give me some of the money when they sold the shit. See? I had to. Call that's way too smart. I'm
Allegedly.
not even mad at that shit.
I'm mad as I know who you talking about.
Bro, they definitely
Sorry
crashed
for getting
out. So
local.
I'm like, I'm not the whiz. I'm not going to tell on nobody. I just want my $10.
$10.
Wait,
Look,
You
$10
sold
back
out
then
for-
was a lot of
That's
money.
not even hush money.
I gotta see
$10
what our moral
back
standards
then.
Hush
is.
money.
Look, this is not me being FBI. I just want to see what the moral standards is. Have y'all ever stole something before?
Yeah.
Like from a store?
Look, you can take it as far as you want. But I'm just saying,
from someone, no. From the store, yeah. What do they say? If it's chain, it's free reign.
Yeah, but we don't do that anymore. But when we were like in sophomore year, like right before COVID, we had a phase, low-key.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
The only time I like stole was only from like corporations and
exactly.
shit.
I
like
ain't
the
never
way I used
steal
to do
from a
it.
person.
The summertime was coming up, and we needed some like tank tops and shit. So I like went into Macy's and I went in there and I like put all the tank tops on. I had on like 4-5 tank tops. My homies put on like 4-5 tank tops, and then we just walked out of there.
I still got a couple of them tank tops to this day. And I think that JCP, was it a Macy's or a JCPenney? Either one.
They
I think
both
it's
the same to me.
I think they both closed down.
It's like Ross and Marshalls.
Y'all put them out the business.
Like
that was you
SHEIN
guys.
and Fashion Nova took over. Like I don't want to go in Marshalls no more.
I don't even shop
I don't want to look through the
Marshalls.
clothes that everybody on
I
fucking
love
had
Marshalls.
on.
Marshalls, okay, like try on clothes. Yeah, I will say, SHEIN, it does its shit. You know what I mean? It's cheap. It has everything.
But like
Facts.
everything is kind of a knockoff.
Yeah, but I don't care.
Y'all been seeing that like disclaimer that Fashion Nova been putting on some of their clothes saying that like they got materials in them that cause cancer?
Yeah,
Crazy.
some of that got to do with like laws and shit too. Cause I
just
remember
saved y'all
in
life.
California, everything was saying that.
Life saved.
Like California got some type of laws. They got to tell you about everything that causes cancer.
Well, yeah. or else you
Like
can
every
did they
product
stop
you get,
like
say it.
even selling cars that took gas in California?
California?
I think so.
Oh, really?
They don't sell
went
gas
all
cars
They
electric?
don't
anymore?
sell cars that take gas. Yeah.
What? They did just put a bill in place where like all
Yeah, they trying to make everything California electric now.
electric.
They trying to.
But even across like federally, like across the nation, they just put a bill in place where by like 2035,
Everybody
all
will be
models of
electric.
like big cars, like trucks and buses, have to be hybrid.
Yep.
Fuck them
They
niggas.
said they trying to make
hope
everything
that's
electric.
good.
They're gonna
No, it's good, but
by
like
2050 they gonna have
But
all gas
actually-
cars off the street.
No,
They
there's
just be
actually
saying
a kind
shit,
of problem
bro.
because I think lithium, which is one of the main elements you need to make an electric car battery, is like, what's that word?
Toxic?
No, fuck, like there's not a lot of it. Scarce, yes. It's like a scarce element, so it's kind of an issue.
Cause I got all the lithium. Come get it from me. My house.
Some of that stuff too, though, like they need to get way more efficient with how they do it. Cause like even moving to like the battery power stuff, like y'all still got like 7-year-old kids out here mining for the materials for those batteries and shit. Like I ain't never really thought about this before, but like imagine how like we view like 5 and 6-year-old kids over here.
Useless almost.
When you think of them in other countries, like these kids be like in dirt pits, like pulling out diamonds and all this other shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah, because it's illegal here, as it should be. Like child labor is illegal.
yeah, but like that's where they getting the batteries and shit from. The stuff they using for like those
The
cars and all
children.
that is coming from that.
Ain't they
So
the
it's
ones
like,
making all the shoes and shit too?
That's
Yup.
Shein, yeah. They're yep.
All I say ain't Shein based on
You ain't getting the Shein on sponsor. Don't tell.
Wait, but I will say I'm not sponsored, but I love Fashion Nova jeans because
oh yeah,
They
Fashion
get it
Nova.
right.
if you're
They
curvy,
the
they
ones.
got
If you got a big
For the
booty.
men too, they close to like y'all ever shop at Route 21?
Mm-mm.
Damn, Route 21 used to
But
be
they
the jean
closed.
plug. Like
Yeah.
the
Oh, the
stretchy
jean plugs?
jeans, the
Mhm.
slim
That's what I
fit,
mean.
the
Like
skinny
Fashion
fit.
Nova, they just know how to fit a big booty, and
yeah, that's true. And a
Yeah.
tiny little
It's
waist.
hard to find.
It's
It's
real
really-
hard to find.
It's more so about like though, cause like once you start getting to a specific thing, the shapes and shit start mattering more, and like all your measurements and all that. Cause like you saying, like you can have a big booty, but like if you got big hips too, don't matter. You just gonna buy what you buy. Like you need the shit that like accentuate and can like adjust.
Right.
So like even with like buying like pants and shit, like we got like exact measurements like 32, like 32 length, 32 hips. But like for y'all should be all over the place. Like I don't
Oh my God,
understand
it's
y'all
all-
It's
sizes.
so
and stuff.
annoying.
women
It's so
is
Yeah,
crazy.
actually, they like do that on purpose. Like the stores, like will fuck up the
Yeah.
sizing so it's not consistent. Which is
Even with like any
really
jeans
annoying.
I get, like this is why I like Fashion Nova specifically, because in most of the stores I'll buy a pair of jeans and it'll like fit my butt or whatever, but it won't fit my waist whatsoever, and it's like I'm not gonna wear a belt, right?
It
Then that's
don't fit with
weird.
the fit.
Have you ever tried to
Right,
do that
that's
shit
the
the
fit.
girls be doing when like
The buttons, yeah, but then
Yeah.
it's like, why is it crossed
then
over
it's
like that?
yeah.
Looks bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like it.
I think Fashion Nova been on point with that because like they kind of like came out with
For
the
the
girls
BBL
that was
girlies.
Yes,
doing
it
shit.
was
Yeah,
for BBL
Fashion
girlies,
Nova's for the
yeah.
BBL girlies.
Mm.
I mean, we don't have BBLs, but But they're
Fit
for the
right
big
in.
booty
Natural
girls.
game.
It's
Natural
They're for
game.
the big booty girls.
That's
Wait, I actually
okay.
have a question. Okay, regarding this, do you guys like care if there's a difference? Like, would you prefer, or because I know some men out there who want their girls to have a BBL.
Let
The
me just.
thing is with all that shit, everybody is disconnected from reality.
Yeah.
The average nigga in the world is not running into no girl with no BBL.
That's true.
That's
I've never
off
ran
real.
into.
Yeah.
I saw
You,
a BBL today
the
at
average person,
gym.
you are
So
never running into this to
Probably
even be for
rather
real.
say
So
that.
everybody debating this shit can shut the fuck up. If you're not in the rooms with the shit, you shouldn't even be speaking on the shit.
Okay.
Cause you're not gonna meet no bitch with no BBL,
I see what
bro.
you're saying.
You're not.
Now
That's
look,
totally
like
true.
when you get into the percentage that is, it still does not fucking matter. You know what
Okay.
matters is if that BBL is fucked up.
Yeah.
If your BBL is fucked up,
if that shit, if
I'm
you
not
go to a
finna be
bad
walking
doctor,
around
I'm
with no
sorry.
bitch with skinny
I-
legs
yeah.
and a big ass fucking
I feel like
booty.
meat cloth and booty off the side of her shit. No.
Capital P type
Yeah,
No.
shit.
it's
Like,
so rare. I feel
So,
like,
like,
that a girl has a
super,
good
like,
BBL.
nah.
Yeah, it really
Yeah.
just come down to, do your shit look right?
now,
Yeah.
Do you look like you supposed to look as a human
And I
being?
feel like
Yes.
if you can look at a woman and go, oh, that's a BBL, it's
Then
a bad
it's a
BBL.
bad BBL.
Yeah.
I do
Yeah.
know it is one girl I know that I like grew up with, had a job with and shit that got a BBL.
I know a couple.
And
It's
is it look
all-
right?
She got 2 BBL. Sorry to be messy, but you just gonna have to get shot at today. The first one, I like, that's cool. You can leave it at that. Like, it was good. What I be wondering is, like, when girls already get to the point they look good, and then they start doing, like,
Too
more
much?
than the,
Greedy.
like, yeah, like,
Yeah.
going and doing,
Greedy.
like, the extra. So I be like, why is that the case? Why
Wait,
do
if you
people
were
have,
gonna-
like,
I
this
think it
self-image of themselves?
Yeah, I think it becomes a bit of an addiction, and also maybe a little bit like dysmorphia. Like you almost forget what you look like, so you just go down a spiral that you can't
Until
stop.
you a
Yeah.
brand new motherfucker.
Yeah, and if you can, like, technically, you can fix anything you want.
Mm-hmm.
You could get anything done. And if there's, like, a specific look you want, first of all, you're not going to look like the Jenners because you just don't have that money.
Mhm.
Like,
Right.
the Jenners could get anything they
Kylie?
wanted.
They
But,
literally
like,
can go
if
to the
you're a
chop
regular
shop.
girl, you really can't end up, like, if you could show a doctor a Kylie and be like, I want to look like that, you're not going to look like
10
Kylie.
grand ain't gonna get it done, gang.
You need more than that.
I will
And 10
say,
grand to be spending on your face, body, cosmetics in general. First off, very vain.
in this economy,
Can't hate on that.
Can't hate on it.
In this economy, exactly. Like maybe go open up a Roth IRA. I don't know. Like,
No, like that.
No,
You're
they
gonna
don't
get
know about
professional on
those.
this nigga.
Oh, yeah.
they don't know about
Or, like,
those.
investment banking or something.
right. Like I'll do something like actually.
I fuck with BBLs on some fun shit, but I don't think I'll date a girl with a BBL. Cause
You
like,
wouldn't date a girl with a
I don't know.
BBL?
like,
Yeah.
it's the upkeep, right? So you do still gotta put in the
Keep
work
upkeep.
to make a BBL still look good, right?
That's true.
And I feel like you should just go ahead and work out and like just get your natural booty, the way your natural booty shape and everything.
yeah.
Instead of like rushing, cause like if you impatient in that type of way or you need that type of security from the BBL, I feel like I might not be the type of person that like
I've just
can hold you for real, for real.
Yeah,
You
but
know what
also
I'm saying?
I don't know what it would be like to be a girl in this world and not have a fat ass. I don't know what it would be like. No, I'm not trying to
It's
say
hard out
that.
here.
I'm not trying to say that, but like genuinely, like I couldn't imagine that.
No,
Like
look.
walking around and always being self-conscious, like, oh my god, is my butt big enough? Oh my god.
See,
I
no.
never even
Let me
worried
speak
about
for the
that
little booty girls right here. They don't get no fuck half the time. These niggas still be looking.
Oh,
Niggas
I'm
still,
sure. I'm sure.
I
That's
love my
true.
little booty queens, G. I
For
don't give a fuck you got a
sure.
fat ass or
For
a little
sure,
booty,
but
G.
there-
Like,
I
don't
know-
get me wrong. As long as
Wait,
that
I-
ass look right.
A lot of my
For
friends,
is that's
yeah, I
as
see what
simple
you're
as that.
saying.
As long as that
There's
shit
plenty of
look.
niggas
I'm talking
to
about little
Tyler
booties
right
got
now.
cuffs too. Like I'm
Tyler,
gonna speak for them.
Coyle
But
Ray.
they
Oh,
is
Tyler's
like
so fine.
Tyler's
Okay, wait.
fine.
I
Zendaya.
Oh, yeah.
Corla Ray, like
Sydney Sweeney.
Wait,
like,
no, I wasn't even
come
trying to say
on,
that to like
G.
hate on the little booty girls. Of
Right.
course not.
Right.
But like
No, we
my
know.
friends that like have like not a big ass or whatever. Like I don't know. Like they'll tell me their concerns all the time. Like, oh my god, like does he think my ass is fat? Blah blah blah. Or like I don't know. Like, it would just be so. I don't know.
This
I
is
feel
just
like that
never
really
been
be coming from
away
like
from me.
motherfuckers judge themselves way too much internally before they let people even like get to
yeah,
their
let
Yeah.
people
So,
interact
like,
with you first before you like.
when you a
jump out the
person
window.
that's like out here and doing what you do, you know what you are. You know yourself. You know how you feel. You know how you feel about your body. You don't care what everybody else think. But the people that's not really out here for real, they thinking too much about what other people think about them. So they already putting themselves at a disadvantage.
Right. Like half the time, no one's even looking at you that long.
right.
For real, like
Facts.
literally nobody cares. Like
Right.
you only care because you live your life.
That's true.
You experience 100% of you.
Right.
Everybody else don't experience you the way
Not,
that you do.
Not
I
nearly
will
as
say
much.
that like it will take other people to help you get out of that though, right? So like at one point in time, I did want to be like the guy that like had all the muscles and shit, turned that shit up. But then once I started getting all the fucking attention without having that shit, then it kind of helped me like, oh, if I really don't feel like doing that shit to get that shit, I really don't need that shit because like I'm getting more than enough attention now. You know what I'm
It
saying?
also turns to you like when you want that shit for yourself, you gonna do way better at it versus if you do it for the like
someone else.
For other people.
you gonna be fickle.
And that's
as
why I
hell.
feel like the girls that be like getting the booster shot BBLs, like, all right, I got the BBL, now I'm finna double up on that motherfucker. Now I'm finna boost.
They thinking too fast.
Triple stack burger this motherfucker.
Some
I'm
of
like,
these bitches don't even be old enough to be getting BBLs.
No,
like you only
That's
20, you don't need a BBL yet.
That's the other, could I go get Botox? Could I go get lip fillers? Yeah, but like, what if I look down 10 years from like Mira? You actually said this other thing the other day, and you're like, if I end up with a guy and I have like a fully like, I don't know, like you have fillers, you have a altered face somehow, then it's like this man doesn't even love me for who I truly am, like who God given who I am. Right. And like ultimately you are made in God's likeness, like, and everything God makes is beautiful. That's what everyone preaches. Right. And so you're beautiful.
Some of y'all still ugly though.
Oh, me, G, don't get me wrong. Scott got a whole lot of ugly ass
It's
motherfuckers.
subjective. In the eye, they'll be old.
Been wrong.
Oh yeah,
That's
I mean,
so
like, I've seen some
subjective.
real hot girls with some real ugly guys, but that's because maybe their personality's great.
And maybe she's really attracted to them. Or like she probably don't think he ugly.
True.
Right.
That's
Like,
the other thing.
That's
Everybody
the
mad
thing right
Drewski
now.
got Ruby Rose, but Drewski
Hey,
Drewski's out,
can't
man.
be mad.
Maybe
It
all
is
that
what the fuck
weight
it
get the
is.
waterworks
Fuck
going.
that nigga bones, but it is what it is.
That'd be another thing, cause like
I
people
don't like
be,
him on some hating shit though.
oh
Yeah.
you
Jealousy. We talked about
Yeah,
that.
that's jealousy. G. That's just that's my baby, bro. That's just jealousy.
It's not though.
That's
Yeah,
my
Ruby
baby.
Rose is not your baby.
Ruby Rose
That's
is everybody, baby.
That's
bro.
everybody, baby. I'm just saying.
Wait,
but
in a
that's,
bad way or what are we talking about?
No,
I
she
love
just-
Ruby Rose.
She just fine as hell.
love
She's
Ruby.
fine.
She's
She's
Urban
fine
American's
as hell. She's
darling.
Wait, I actually have a question. Would you guys ever date a girl with the OnlyFans?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yeah,
Oh, okay.
definitely.
Well, walk me
ain't
through it.
I'm
walk me
gonna
through
send
it.
you the exact episode we argue with it.
Oh,
Right,
you
we
already
already
talked
talked
about
about
this.
this.
Why
We
did you
argue
say
with a
that?
nigga
Let me-
about
You
this
already touched
subject.
on it then. if you
Look,
already
let me
talked about it.
preference it for you though. It depends on what's going on the OnlyFans, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not one of the people that care about other people seeing my girl. Come like, as long as you don't have access to my girl, I'm okay. You know what
Okay,
I'm saying?
I appreciate
Like,
that.
I'm one of those.
That's secure.
I know that's a new nigga type of mentality, but like that's just how I work. I can't
Yeah.
make myself mad at something I'm not naturally mad at. But is she gonna be like doing porn star shit, like fucking other motherfuckers that do OnlyFans on OnlyFans? No.
What?
I'm the nigga.
What if she's like? What if she's like, I want to fuck you on my OnlyFans?
Ooh, yeah.
That's
What
fine.
if
Yes.
That's
Get
fine.
to it.
Yeah.
Good.
recording?
I was waiting for you to ask.
Come on, let's do this shit every day.
Now I'm finna fucking get in the gym. Now you just gave me a new goal.
It's on me, G.
Cause I need these motherfuckers to know I got it like that. Don't be hating on me like they hating on Drewski saying he can't even do nothing with that. Da, da, da. No, I'm doing something with that motherfucker.
And that be the real
Right.
shit to it. Cause like I was really thinking like y'all know who Sydney Sweeney is, right?
Right.
So like for all this time she been getting posted on the internet, I only really see stuff about her. I just found out she been like engaged to a nigga for like 6 years.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why have I never seen this man on the timeline? I'm like, he keep all of his shit together. Like he got a bad bitch. When you get a bad bitch, you probably move behind a bad bitch.
Yeah,
like
that's
you
probably
never
so
had
true. But
one.
I know so many men that just
Can't
cannot
handle a
handle a bad bitch.
It's
I hate
Insecurity.
them tights,
I
bro.
feel-
I hate
I-
them too.
They have insecurity.
You gotta know when
Yeah,
to identify
me
what
too.
you have, G.
If I
Yeah.
know my woman is
it's-
a fine woman, I'm not doing stupid stuff to lose her. I'm not doing stuff to make
I
her feel
do
bad
not
for being
care
fine.
what happens.
I'm not
Long as
minimizing
you
her.
stay
Like,
loyal.
The
Yeah.
thing
No,
is,
long
you
as
gotta
you
put
stay
like
loyal,
insecurity and all that shit aside.
Yeah.
Because if you any ounce of insecure, anything motherfuckers do gonna get under your skin.
Yes.
Anything,
Yes.
especially when you got a motherfucker that sought after. You gotta relax, bro.
Like how you
gotta
feel
relax.
about like how you think Tom Holland like feel with Zendaya knowing that everybody fucking loves Zendaya for whatever
Everybody,
reason
girls,
they
guys,
decide.
everyone.
Like he gotta just like turn his brain off because literally, bro, everybody want to fuck your girl at the end of the day.
Facts.
Like that's
At
keep
the
it
end of the day, G.
everybody want to fuck your girl.
Yeah,
So
but I
you-
feel like a lot of men can't recognize that, like, your girl is choosing you. Like, yeah, sure, a lot of men might
Yes.
want to come in and choose her, but she's
Mm-hmm.
choosing you.
Yeah, this one we're
That-
talking about like crash outs. Like
Yeah.
that's what it is. You could say you handle a bad bitch all you want, but if you really can sit there and watch every man in your presence like want your girl, and you know at the end of the day she's still picking you, there are men out there who will still crash out. Like
That come from like
I'm a nigga that
insecurity and
slide.
all that shit,
Bro,
though.
like
like
I
a lot of
love,
mo-
like I said,
Yeah,
we
insecurity.
outside.
a lot of
him.
motherfuckers like really behind. They can't deal with their own thoughts.
Yeah.
So like if people sit with their thoughts in a certain way when they in that realm too long, you can't expect them to think rationally about shit. So like, even though you coming home, you doing all the shit they want them to do, they still gonna crash out because it's like a mental thing.
Yeah.
That's
You
because
gotta really watch out with that
people
shit.
like live in their own fantasies more than like the real world, like reality. So like, say for instance, we was talking about how like you can be friends with somebody, right? And if you say something to them, they might take it away that like wasn't the way you intended it to be.
Yeah.
But if you've been paying attention to how I move around you, the actions I do around you, the things I do around you, you should like kind of be able to zero in on what my intentions might be. Like Eli right now can tell me, bro, shut the fuck up. Anybody else would be like, bro, how you letting him talk to you like that as a man? Da 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 da. But me, I'm like, this nigga, he probably respect me more than anybody else I know on the planet. So I'm not even taking that way.
Yeah.
But other people crash out behind other people's opinions that they haven't even heard yet.
And like,
Especially with they women or they
Yeah.
men.
like what you're saying, like a lot of times it's because they're living in their own like reality. They're living in their own, well, not reality, but it's like I saw this thing that was like, don't borrow anxiety from the future.
That's
Like,
fire.
don't borrow anxiety that doesn't exist in a situation that's not real. And I feel like that a lot of times gets people,
That's a
especially
learning experience.
when dating like a girl or a guy that gets approached by a lot of other women or is like very attractive or gets approached by a lot of other men. It's like a lot of times you're just borrowing fear that is from a situation that is not real and like not happening.
Yeah.
My ex used to do that shit a lot. Like when I say a lot. Like you said, we do music. We try to do entertainment type shit. Like we were social media post personalities. And like I used to interact with people on the timeline because like interacting like builds engagement, builds people to follow you and all that.
Connections,
And when I tell you, Shorty used to snap on me like, you always want so much fucking attention and da 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 da. And I'm like,
I feel this
that's
man
the bag.
so much
That's
right
what
now.
I need to do. Attention, bring the money. Like that's what I need
Trying
to
to
do.
create engagement.
And she like she'll come up with so many scenarios like you fucking her and da 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 this and da da da. And I'm like, I never met this person before.
Yeah, but like
Like to
that's
create an I'm so sorry. Would you like to speak?
I was probably gonna say the same thing.
Y'all so
I was just like
cordial.
to create
Okay, yeah. Go ahead,
to
girl.
create an engaging audience, you have to engage with them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
And my audience is very like it's kind of a lot of men. So
Right,
it's like, yeah, I do have to like the comment. You know what I mean?
You gotta fucking engage and talk to people. But what this nigga won't tell you is that his shorty was a crash out though. 'Cause, like, I know who you're talking about. And this nigga said with like one of these situations, like his shorty crashed out on him from holding a dough for another girl. Like
Oh, yeah,
he
I
held a
remember
dough
getting
for
you-
somebody for like y'all not gonna let
Yeah,
y'all
that's
man hold a
fucked
dough
up.
for somebody?
Oh my God, wait. There are these two girls, like, in my college. They're in another sorority. I'm in a sorority, and I heard it through, like, who told me this? I don't know. Someone told me this, and they said that it was a girl, and she was dating another guy in a fraternity. And, like, at the gym, some girl, like, I guess, passed out or something, but she had, like, a rack of weights with her. So, like, she, like, kind of got fucked up. You know what I mean? And she was, like, passed out. And so a couple of guys like rushed over to help because it's like, first of all, you're in the weight room, so it's like guys anyway. And like the girl who was telling the story was like, if my man went over to help that girl, I would have been so pissed. And I was like, you're weird because that's at the end of the day, your man's just a good guy. And he's just seeing someone in distress and he's going and helping. I would love that characteristic in a man. And in fact, I do. Like my man should be charismatic. My man should put himself out there to help other people.
And
like that has nothing to do with, he's not being disrespectful. And that has nothing to do with you. And you should want that in a man.
I feel like
y'all got
as a-
some fucking sense.
As a man, though, you should care for every woman around you.
Yeah.
If you go outside, you should care for everyone around you.
I want the people that
Everyone,
care
yeah,
for
I
like
agree.
everybody around me, not even just women though. Like I'm just
like,
a naturally.
I'm just saying, like you
helpful
with your
person.
girl, right? You just chilling, you da da da. But if something like pop off, like say it's like a shooting pop off, like right.
Hold on.
Extreme.
Hold
I'm gonna
on.
make sure my shorty's straight, right?
That's
I'm
it,
making
though.
sure I'm straight, right?
Yeah.
But if I see a shorty in line of sight, I'm definitely probably gonna
No,
No,
really?
you
get the fuck down.
No, wait.
Yell.
Nah, wait.
I'm at least say something.
Oh yeah.
I'm at least say something. I might run over there, but I'm at least say
this-
something.
Say
This
something.
I'm
This
gonna
is
say
when we
whole nother
draw
bag.
the thin line. This is when we draw the motherfucking thin line.
Okay.
If we are in imminent danger, my girl is blessed that I'm definitely gonna take care of her.
I'm gonna take care of shorty first.
Everybody else
Number
is
one.
fucked. I'm not yelling
Listen.
shit. I'm not drawing attention to myself.
Hey, listen, that
Like,
might be me
'cause
being in the
look,
military. Don't
this-
get me wrong, but I'm definitely gonna be. I'm
Public
gonna definitely
servant
tell
type shit.
I'm gonna definitely tell motherfuckers get the fuck down, y'all. I
Yeah.
got
Yeah,
to.
yeah,
That's just
yeah.
me. I'm a shorty. You stupid.
No.
I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna hey, get down.
I can't even lie like I'm that guy, bro. I had a dream that I was in like a school shooting situation, and like I literally like picked up somebody, and ran out the fucking front door with them in my arms to get
I
out the
have
door.
multiple dreams
So
like
somewhere
that.
in my subconscious, if you ain't somebody else. Somewhere
Yeah, you
in
wanna
there, if
help.
I don't fuck with you like that, you're expendable in an imminent danger situation. Like,
The
no.
thing
Yeah, for
is,
sure.
I've always been prepared for the school shooter
Oh,
shit more than
same.
anybody else.
Nah,
G.
y'all
I
think
think
This
I'm
is my
prepared
bad.
me, G.
I be waiting on this shit to go down, bro. Like I swear to God, at Armory,
say
y'all ever had a
that.
class at? You ever had a class at Armory?
Yeah,
You know
no.
what? It's nowhere to go in that Armory building.
It's
G,
not.
with that track shit.
One door.
So all I used to know was how to get to the fucking ceiling. So the ceiling had that shit that you can walk through. While everybody else panicking, I'ma move that little towel to the slide, climb my motherfucking ass up there, put that towel back on there, and I'ma be chilling, bro.
You a nigga
Alright.
that
Like,
you a motherfucker that everywhere you go you think of escape.
Everywhere I go,
Yeah.
that's the first shit I think
I
of.
do that shit
Like,
too.
I had a
Everywhere I
law
go.
class at 7:30 at night one
I
time,
gotta
bro.
sit
Ooh, yeah.
I gotta sit looking at the door. Period.
Yeah.
I gotta sit looking at the door, and I'm gonna imagine everything that's gonna happen before I sit down.
too.
Bro,
How do y'all feel if y'all man not sitting there looking at the door? My bad for cutting you off. Just a
good.
quick question.
I've never
I
cared
know
about
never
that.
think
And
about
I know
that.
people like the man is always like, I need to be walking on the side of the street. I don't give a fuck. If the car is coming, we're both getting
I'm
hit.
sorry. I ain't gonna. I'm a person that's driving past will tell your man,
No,
hey gang,
really?
I'll definitely do it all the time. Move to the other side of the street.
Me too.
Yeah.
Cause I'll be
think
real
so.
with you.
I mean,
if
I guess.
anything happen,
You know,
he's supposed to take
No,
that
I
bullet. If
agree.
a car was supposed to drive
Yeah.
past that, he's supposed to move you out
I
the way,
agree.
not
I
you get hit
understand
first.
not be feeling
Yeah.
That's
entitled to
bogus.
it
I
though.
give a fuck.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
thing
No,
is,
that's bogus.
is
No,
once
you
you take an
shouldn't.
L
Yeah.
behind something like that, you'll never be able to forget it.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
as a man, in certain ways, like some people don't get exposed to it, so they don't take it that serious. But like in a moment of something like happening, you do have to react in a very fast amount of time. And if you're not
Yeah.
in the like situation to be able to do it, you might be over it. So like when they say like sit facing the door, like yes, you need to be watching the door, but it's not that serious.
Yeah.
Majority of places you go, nothing is gonna
For
happen.
sure.
100% of the time, nothing is gonna happen.
But you never know.
But on the off chance that it do,
Might be that one
you
employee.
do not want to hear your girl mouth saying you was slacking off when that
Yes.
shit fucked up. You do not want to hear that shit, bro.
Imagine trying to turn
it
around and
ain't
look
even
at
that.
shit.
It ain't
'Cause you
even
ain't
that.
looking to
It
it
ain't even
already.
that for me. It ain't even the fact that she gonna say something to me. It's the fact like, damn, she got hit by that car and I could have been right there.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, it's
Yeah.
on me.
I
I'd
get
rather
it.
take
I
that
was gonna
bullet.
say.
Because I'll
Then
pay
her
attention
taking
to it
that, but I'm
anyway.
like,
Yeah.
Damn,
I was gonna say-
I'm bogus. I'm supposed to be the dude standing on the outside, and I know
Yeah, for
my
sure.
rights and wrongs. G.
For like you, that just might not be a characteristic that you look for. But like for me specifically, I want a man who's gonna take care of me. Like I want a man who's gonna always look out for me.
Talk your shit.
Okay.
Talk your shit.
How you feel about that, Mira?
I feel like I can take care of myself.
No,
Don't-
I can take care of myself. Don't get
Right.
me wrong. But like I want you to have that attribute. Like I want you to be
No.
looking for me.
Yeah.
Like I need you.
Don't get me wrong, I appreciate when the guy stands on the other side of the road, but do I think
Yeah.
it's gonna do shit? No. But
Yeah, like,
I
I ain't-
appreciate
But it's
the
the
thought.
thought.
It's a thought that counts.
That's what I'm
Agreed.
saying.
I'm with
Agreed.
that. Cause like,
But do I think there's logic behind it? No.
yes, I get
It's
you on that.
multiple logic behind it though.
She do
guess.
got a point though.
No, it's multiple logic behind it. I don't care. what
It
she
is,
say.
but it's just as much logic on the other side of like,
yeah.
it's not it. See, look, you want them people that count the percentages down to the most minuscule number, right? But for her, it's like the chances of you not getting hit also is so low that like it really don't matter that much. Like y'all both feel getting hit.
But so much shit.
Yeah.
No, trust me,
So
I
much shit
get
can
it. I
happen.
get it. And okay, at the end of the day, yeah, sure, I want my man to be walking on the
There
side of
we
the road.
go.
It's a
Okay,
protection.
yeah,
It's a
sure, I get
protection
it.
thing.
No, it's. I think it's more of like a cordial. It's more of like a. I don't know. Shit, what's that?
You saying it's like it's not a deal breaker for you?
No,
though.
like
it's your-
politeness, but like what's that word with the just,
Chivalry?
like, chivalry. I don't know how to pronounce it.
No, yeah,
That's
chivalry.
basically what it is. Like, okay, it's not dead. Like, hold the door for me. Walk on the side of the road for
Sure.
me. Right. I want
Open
that.
my door.
Open my. Right.
See, look, I might not do all of those things, but the whole
Get
set-
on it.
Well, here's the thing, though. I had a guy who
Open
did
the
all
doors,
that shit.
like open the door all the time. I do it. Sometimes
You should be
sometimes
doing that
that.
until I'm like.
You don't have to do
80.
that every time.
No, no,
As
no,
a
no,
man,
no.
you don't have to
I
do that
had a
every
guy
time.
that would.
G.
I used to date a guy that would not let me touch any
Any
door.
door?
Yeah, and then he was fucking cheating on me the whole time. So,
See, say, listen, I am a man of letting women be y'all fought for y'all rights. So I let y'all do whatever the fuck y'all want to do.
Thank
So I'm gonna
you.
let y'all open y'all door. I'm gonna let y'all do whatever the hell y'all
If
want
I
to do. This
express
is that,
that
and third,
to
and
you-
third. But when the days I feel like y'all should never open that door.
Okay.
Now, but like, if we walk into a restaurant, you better not fucking open that door.
I see your point.
But yo,
Yeah.
car
Okay.
door, shorty, I'm finna get in my car. You get in the car.
No,
we
I
finna risk getting in the
understand.
car.
Yeah, I can
Unnecessary
Let's
understand
just-
that.
Theodore's like,
I can
don't
understand.
touch that
But like,
fucking
if
door.
it's like we going into a
That's doing
building,
shit.
if we going
That's
into a
cap.
building, you should know I'm finna open the door for you.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
standing right in front
Open
of you
the building
anyway.
door
So
for
I'm
me,
just
but
like,
I can open my
Don't
car
do
door
that.
you
for
can
me.
open your car door,
On
yeah. I'm not
every
with
ki-
that unless
every
I'm
type
finna
of
we on a
day.
date.
I think of
out
it as
fancy.
like-
I did not.
I think of it as like a potency thing, right? So like in the very beginning, that's probably where all that stuff is the most potent because like I'm courting you. That's when my love and like delusion for you is at the highest. Like I'm the type of person
Delusion.
that like I will carry you from your front door to the car like every time in the very beginning because you know fun shit like it's
Right.
just interesting stuff to
Right,
do that you
right,
can bring
right,
up
right,
like your
right.
daddy used to do this and da 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 da.
For sure.
Now over time, I might do it less, but I won't completely stop doing it. It just won't be as
Yeah.
potent as it was in the beginning.
Okay, like
'Cause,
on Valentine's Day, on my birthday, on if we're going on a date night.
Right, like
then bring it
I'm not
back.
expecting a man to open my car door literally.
Every
Cause you gonna get
day.
tired of that shit. Like, dude, get the fuck away from the door.
I did
got
get
you.
Feel me,
tired of
G?
it. I was like,
Like-
let me open my door.
Yeah.
Let's do this on dates. Let's do it on
Right.
social
I like-
nights.
Yeah,
Let's do it
I
on
get
the
that.
second, third.
How
Like,
serious do y'all take like competition in relationships?
What
though?
you mean competition?
Yeah,
So like competing that shit in general. So like you might pay your girl in like Mario Kart or like
Oh.
board.
Oh, you
games.
talking about
that's
you
love.
Any
versus
shit like
her
literal,
type
like
shit.
yeah, you versus her type
that's
shit.
how
Like,
you make a
I
homie in a
hate-
relationship.
I hate when guys get overly competitive.
No, there's
What?
like
With
fun in
me,
it.
no.
to
no,
what
no.
degree though?
No,
Because there's
okay.
different
like
degrees
that
of.
So y'all
No, no, no.
gymnasts,
But
right?
when
Y'all
men, like,
gymnasts, right?
one time I was playing like horse, like basketball, that game, horse,
Mm-hmm.
with a man, and he genuinely got mad when I beat him. Like genuinely got mad.
Let me tell you.
No, yeah, he like actually got mad, and I was like, "Well, shit, why?"
Damn. Like
I wanna
y'all
know.
got into it over this, or like
No, he got into it, and I was like, "Shit, my
he
bad."
got into it.
Yeah, low
I ain't
key.
get into shit.
Now look, I will say, don't get the fuck away from people like that. They are severe
Very
red
weird
flags.
people.
Like,
Because
ooh,
at first
red
I thought
flags.
you were letting me win, and now I have to be bad at horse, which is a game I'm already
like-
bad at.
If he genuinely got mad,
He was
Yeah.
horrible.
Do y'all
That
have
mean
like
he-
a line that y'all can draw between like healthy competition and
Yeah,
like that shit
like
you
if you're
talking
sitting there
about?
trying to beat me, you're a psycho, and your pride is too high for me. Yeah,
Fact.
But if it's all fun and games here and there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
but
like,
like,
can
play
y'all-
the little shooting games at the carnival and shit. Like,
Right.
I'm
I
gonna
love-
whoop your ass in that shit because it's
I
fun
love
to do.
beefing with
Right.
my
But I'm not
shorty
mad
about
when you
dumb
win.
shit. G,
Right.
that's fun.
Yeah.
Having beef with your shorty about dumb stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Like
card
even it could be
games,
anything,
chess.
music,
Mhm.
like
Oh,
anything
even
that's
like-
like a just
like
like a
That's
debate.
Yeah.
Any
Well,
Well, that's the
debate
thing.
that's a
I
friendly
beat
debate is
the
funny.
same guy at chess too, and he was like, "Fuck!" Like,
Wait,
Like, really?
you beat him at bro, because he was a hooper, wasn't he? And you beat him at horse.
It's getting local.
no, that was a different guy.
Oh shit, my bad.
I had a shorty one time that brought a fucking Pac-Man game into our dorm room one year. And like all of us used to play Pac-Man and be competing at this shit all the time. G. It used to be crazy.
That shit used to get critical.
That actually sounds
It used
fun.
to get critical as
Like
hell.
he used to like wake me up at like 3 in the fucking morning, bro. I just beat your record, and now we up 3 in the fucking morning playing fucking Pac-Man.
Because he
Yeah,
mad.
everybody in the
He
house
mad.
would be up though, cause it would be so crazy.
That's
Cause
actually
like
fun.
it was
That's
way
fun.
funner than getting in playing like 2K and shit. Cause for some reason I don't know y'all. If y'all ever played, I ain't never
Mhm.
played
Play
Pac-Man
Pac-Man.
before.
Only
this for
one
real.
person could play though.
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta wait your turn.
Yeah.
You
And
gotta.
anybody that used to
alright.
come to our house during like parties and shit, bro, they'll tell you, bro. Every time we playing Pac-Man.
Wait, were you guys in a frat?
No, we just had our own little crib.
Okay, okay.
That's why I feel like it's fun to be like a little competitive with your partner.
Definitely.
Anyone, honestly. It's
Yeah.
fun.
yeah,
I
I like a
fuck
little
with the
healthy
little competitive.
competition.
For sure.
You just gotta know when to shut that shit off.
Yeah.
And not
Yeah,
turn
you
it
gotta
into
know
a
when
routine.
it's like
far.
you can't ever make it real.
Yes,
Like,
it
Yeah.
always kind of has to be fun. Like
I don't
fake.
think I can date a girl I can't talk shit with. Like,
Right.
if, like,
Right.
till, like you sensitive to the point that I can't talk shit or like curse at you and all that type of shit. Cause like I'm a naturally fun and like buoyant
Yeah.
person with somebody like I feel
Me.
comfortable with.
For sure.
Now I'll never take it to the point that like we both mad and all that
yes.
shit.
You know when
but-
you're like talking shit with someone like as a joke,
Yeah.
and they're not getting it, and you're like,
oh
that's
my
a
joke.
God.
that's a
Okay,
joke.
but you know when you're like you're in those. Okay, I've had this
The
happen, and I
worst.
know you've had this happen too, where like a guy will have just asked for your number, and then we'll be texting you, and we'll start talking shit way too early.
Oh my
And it's like you're
gosh.
talking like that one guy literally was like, "Stop breathing."
Yeah,
or something.
no, that's
like,
not what happened.
Damn.
No, but
You
in low key
You got the
wasn't.
wrong
He-
motherfucker.
he-
Cap back quick.
He was like, I did though. It like pissed me off. It rubbed me the wrong way.
Well,
like,
because you don't
Because
know
I
me.
didn't know him. He didn't know me.
Yeah.
And like he was my waiter at like whatever. He asked for my number, and he was my waiter at like some restaurant. or
Olive
whatever.
Garden.
And it was like our second day texting, and he was like, what'd you do today, or were you like, did you do anything today, or are you just a waste of space?
Damn.
First of all,
Damn.
first he was joking. That's
He
just,
was
I'm
trying to
sorry.
joke.
I'm
But-
not laughing. Your delivery was horrible. Like you're not
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, that
Not
You know-
only are you being rude, you're not being funny. So it's
And
like
you
I
don't
wanna-
know me.
and you don't know me.
The
You
thing
know what I
is-
learned is that like in this new age of like dating and all that stuff, like meeting people online and meeting people in person is like two completely different worlds.
Yes.
So like when I say it for me, it's more so like I don't want to text nobody, cause like when you texting motherfuckers and doing all of
So
that
much
shit,
missing information.
it's so much missing information
Yes.
going in between y'all. Cause you
I've
missing
always
nuance,
told
you
that
missing
voice,
context.
body
So,
language.
like,
you're missing tone.
When you get into those new relationships, you really need to like
Keep it
avoid,
person.
keep the word texting and stuff to a
FaceTime,
minimum.
Call.
Like,
FaceTime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
All
what
that
he's
type of
telling
shit.
her
Fuck all
because
that
she's
call shit,
currently
FaceTime.
texting some guy that
Just
she's like just
FaceTime.
got like she's like interested in, but they just both left for the summer, so they're only texting. I'm like, you guys just started this relationship, like then it's like you're gonna get too used to your online presence.
Right,
and
we're gonna be like
not-
texting and I'm not a big texter. Like I
Same.
do not like to text.
Me
I'm an
either.
in
I'm a busy
I
person
hate
person.
thinking
I'm
about
a
when I'm
busy
gonna
person.
text. I hate trying to match your energy in
Yeah,
the text
Right,
if
because
that's not my
I don't
energy
know
at the
what
moment.
energy you're even coming at me with.
Yeah,
Like
I don't
even
know.
when like
Yeah.
my homies or friends text me, like if they text me, I'm calling them. Like I'm not finna sit here and text with you all day. Like sometimes we do
Yes.
text like certain shit, but like something about just talking to people just works better for me.
So much.
It's
I
fast.
can't
So
sit
much
here and
better.
text
It's
you all
fast
day.
and
You
In
can
high
multitask
school and shit,
better, too.
yeah.
Yes, and like
I can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
go ahead.
To go head off.
I don't even know. But I probably.
The thing
forget.
is, it's like in this like new age of dating, like people really like don't read the room anymore when it comes to like certain situations, right? So like I'm the type of person that would get off like kind of like jokes like that with somebody once I feel like she's comfortable with me. I don't jump out on a ledge to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but there's like a funny way
Like,
to say it.
yeah, and it's also like better ways to say it. But I feel like people go with, if she don't think this funny, then she just not the girl for me. Da 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 this and da 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 that. Like
but, like,
obviously
maybe
she's
you
not a
just
fun
weren't
person.
funny.
But
We
like
had
no,
a,
bro, maybe
You
you
read
ain't
the
doing
room
it right,
wrong.
or you read the room
Yeah,
wrong.
We had a homie crash out like this one time. Bro.
Yeah.
Really?
Like we had like so me and Tonio like we friends with a girl, right? And so like we bought our friend around somebody else. And so like our homie using like his level of comfortability with us
with
to
her.
also address her.
Right.
And put us in a real bad spot situation wise, cause like if it was me and him joking with her type shit when the shit he was saying, it would be funny. But him not knowing her and her not knowing him, you making it real uncomfortable
Yeah.
for everybody in this
Definitely.
room right now.
And when I say-
So it turned into some whole shit.
It
did not have
escalated
to
so
turn
fucking
into.
fast, and it didn't have to escalate like that.
Yeah.
No, I totally get that. Like reading the room is truly a skill that kind of needs to be applied literally all the time.
Immediately.
Like actually all the
Immediately
time.
when you're around other people.
and if you're with someone who can't read the room,
You don't need to be.
it's over.
You don't
People
need to
that
be in a
can't
friend
read
group
the
no
room
more.
will get you in so much shit that
So
you
much.
don't need to be in.
Uh-huh.
Like it's insane.
And people that can't read the room will like start picking fights with you over shit that has nothing to do with you.
Yeah,
Then
'cause
they
like
be mad when you stop talking to them.
Mm-hmm.
People have their
I'll be
own
like,
head
what?
canon going on all the time of the same situation you in, but you like perceiving everything totally different than them.
Yeah.
So like
Facts.
you will have beef with people, and you don't even know where the fuck it's stemming from, and it'll be from situations that you thought everything was fine because you can actually
And
read
they
the
were
room,
mad the whole time.
and they mad the whole time. So
Right.
now they doing stupid shit. Now it's splintering a relationship, and you don't even know why it's splintering. Like, sorry, I can't say that word. G. Splintering. It be crazy, and we've
Yeah.
been in like a lot of situations like that. When I be like, why did your mind even go there?
yeah.
And I'm like, it comes down to people being narcissistic,
Yeah.
Or
self-centered,
just in their own world.
in their own world,
Or they just don't get it.
And
the way
secure.
they
should.
just don't get it.
not experienced with
Yeah.
dealing with other
Delusional.
people.
There are some people which I've realized with age who just like don't get it, like
Yeah.
life. Like they just
Yep.
don't get it how to be
Mhm.
like a person, like a functioning human being with like the
Amygdala.
Capacity.
yeah, like just like the awareness that you should be having. Like some people
Robots.
just some people just lack that.
NPCs. They the ones that didn't get the fucking leapfrogs when they was little and learned how to read early.
Facts.
No, actually, I know some people that are like brilliant, like so smart, but they will just never make it in the world because they don't know how to interact.
They
with
just don't have people skills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like people skills is 80% of what you do.
To me, it was like
It's
really
majority,
getting.
Yeah, that shit would
I
definitely
just taught
majority what you
myself
do.
to get comfortable being uncomfortable, cause like
Mm-hmm.
a lot of this shit is like really uncomfortable to like do. You just never have done it before. Like even us like doing this podcast.
Right, like, we don't know each other.
Like
at all.
inviting y'all up here, I'm like, we don't know y'all. I don't know how to like interact, but like I'm
Yeah.
still gonna do it.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
more that you start to do that stuff, it starts to become like more natural and you
Yeah.
get used to it. Versus like people, if you never try, you just never gonna know.
Yeah.
The people that avoid failure are the people that stunts their like their own growth. Cause like people think of it as like the big things, like going for a job or going for this. No, you face failure every single day
Every
with
day.
every single decision. If you don't try new things, you don't get to expand your bag with
Yeah,
certain
for
things,
sure.
especially
Right.
with human interaction.
Right.
You want to know how to talk to a girl the right way or read the room with a girl if you don't expose yourself to that situation over and over again to get like a good sample size, a survey of
Yeah.
what can.
And the
you know,
thing with
what
that
shit
too
can be.
is like you gotta do it the right way. Like you can't just say, all right, I'm finna go out and go to this bar and try to go talk
And
to
crash
girls.
out on every
'Cause, like,
girl you see.
Because now you fucking tweaking. Ain't nobody finna be trying to talk to you.
Yeah.
You gotta actively like get into your shit. Like if your bag is like certain stuff, go find events and stuff that's tuned
Yeah.
to socially getting interactable and like
Yeah.
doing that stuff.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right.
It's like if you into like art, go to an art gallery. I went to an art gallery before, bro. I ain't never been to no art gallery before, but I'm like, this is a place where you actually have something to socialize with people about. Versus like when people go to the bar and all that stuff, like you really just going out with your friends.
And it's
Yeah.
kind of uncomfortable because you kind of have to yell at the other person
Yeah.
to talk to. Like,
especially
That's
since
true.
COVID. Before COVID, you could still go out to the bars and stuff and like meet people for real, and like intermingle. But like after that COVID little break happened and you started going out again, like everybody really is out to be with the people that they came out
fun,
with.
yeah.
They're not trying to meet nobody new. They're
Yeah,
trying not
that's
to
so
get into
true.
no deep
I'm really not trying to
conversation.
meet anyone at the bar. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get to know you for real. Like,
Yeah.
let me just go have fun.
How do y'all feel about the like the decrease in like social spaces that like you do feel comfortable mingling in though? 'Cause I feel like, but the like you said after COVID, a lot of the places where you'll usually like be comfortable to mingle with and do stuff with people that you don't know and interact, we really don't got that many of those
Yeah.
anymore. Like it's getting really niche. You got to meet people at work. You got to meet people at this very specific event that you both have interest in.
I almost feel like a little bit after university, like after college, like that's kind of your last major moment to meet a ton of people.
Yeah.
And then after that, what do you do? Where do you go?
You gotta find a hobby and shit, and then
Yeah.
like hopefully
Yeah.
everybody in your
Hopefully
hobby
you
not
find
married. If you trying to find like a girl or a
Yeah.
man,
That's
like,
why everybody be having work wives after they fucking get out of
Yup.
school. Like motherfuckers be
Work
having
wives.
work wives out the ass because like that's who you meet out when you get
Yeah.
into like the real world type shit.
Yup.
It's like you can't even blame people. This the person you spending most of your time
Yeah,
with.
I
during
mean
the
you're with them
day.
every day.
It's crazy.
Like one of the last interactions I had where I had like a successful like interaction with a girl that led to like more shit down the line was like we was performing like music. And then so happened to be in a conversation with her waiting on our turn to like perform music and everything. But I'm like, that's so severely niche to my life that like I probably would have never met that person outside of that.
If you weren't doing it.
Yeah.
On my everyday type shit. So I would be going like, depending on what I got going on, weeks without.
Yeah, I wonder
Like
if that's
10
why
Shoot my
so
laugh.
many people approach other people at the gym now. Because I feel like it used to never
Yeah.
be like
You
that.
gonna,
Yeah.
You like I used to never really get approached at the gym, and now I get approached multiple
Okay,
times.
but you
a
were also
day.
like 16.
my
Yeah,
last
but
relationship.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
My
That's
last
true.
relationship started
But
with
no,
me
I
being
feel like
with a
almost
model.
there was also like a
It's the same
weird
thing.
at the gym.
A model. I'm
Oh,
a
okay,
photographer,
yeah.
so it's the same thing. It's
Yeah.
just whatever I did, that's how I met my shorty.
Yeah.
So it's,
Yeah, it's like you meet
Whatever
people
you
through
do.
hobbies and shit now. But
Yeah.
and then like it get demonized because like I don't like, say for instance, when I'm at the gym, right? I don't want to bother a girl at the gym because I know in my head it's hard for me to get locked in all the way. I don't want to mess up her being locked in. But also you got the romanticism of the interaction in your head too. To like this can be your one chance to talk to her. If you don't talk to her after you've seen her or made eye contact, now it's weird from then on out. So you either gonna press it that day or not. And then you
Or
have
you
a
come
whole
back the next day at the same time.
nah.
hopefully if
I
they
was
worked
about
out
to say,
that
you
way.
got the rule.
The
Of,
thing
if
that
I
you
see
need
you
to, like-
twice, I see you twice, I gotta say something.
Because if you
That's
don't,
my rule.
Yeah.
I see you twice, I gotta
The
say
thing
No,
something.
you
that's a
gotta
good rule.
adopt-
That's a good rule.
but no
As
matter
a-
what, you risk the shit falling flat or looking like you're bothering somebody.
Wait,
at the
how do you
gym.
feel
Make somebody
about
uncomfortable.
a girl approaching?
Girls can do whatever the
welcome
fuck
it.
they
Fuck they
want.
wanna
to
do.
do.
Yeah.
You know me,
I swear to God,
yeah.
do whatever the fuck y'all want. We do not care.
We don't care.
What I
for
think
real.
as men is that like you have to just accept the fact that the girl is gonna choose. Like we say this, say this on
Uh-huh.
plenty other.
You gotta be
pods.
okay with being rejected. You gotta be okay with
Yup.
looking crazy. Because at the end of the day, they the jury, judge, and jury. When
Because
it
I
comes to
do
that
feel
shit.
like if a girl wants you enough, it will be known. Like if you go to the gym and you go there consistently, if you see a girl at the gym, 9 times out of 10, she not going to 15 fucking different gyms.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gonna be in the same fucking gym. So if you showing up consistent to the gym, you're going to that bitch. If she like you, eventually she gonna fucking say something. And if she don't,
But look, it's also them girls
gotta read
that
the
like
cues
feel like
and
they
shit.
should be approached too. Like the ones that say
Yeah.
like, I'm not going after the man, I'm not chasing the man. I want to be
But they
approached by a
make
man. I
themselves
want to be
noticeable,
courted.
though. They make themselves
True.
noticeable to the man that they
I've
want.
never once
it's
considered
easy.
approaching a man.
You see
But
what
that's
I'm
the thing.
saying?
But have you ever liked a man that you was like, I'm not finna approach him, but he should
No,
approach
if I
me?
like a guy, I'll approach you. I'm not
Wait,
scared.
You see
to
how
approach
you see
saying
the
why-
duality?
It's
in
not
you?
that I wouldn't. I've just genuinely, it's
She just-
never
it just
been a
doesn't
thought
come to her.
me.
Right.
but wait, Monica,
Would
I got
you make
another
yourself
question.
noticeable
Are
to
you
a
saying
dude?
like in general, in all your years of living, you've never thought to approach a man?
Not really, no.
Wait,
But
wait,
would
Why?
you make
No.
yourself noticeable to a dude that you think attractive?
Yes, I would
That's
be
what I'm saying.
looking
That's
at
the
like
same thing.
basically the
It's the
same
same
shit.
I
thing.
look
That's
at
what
you
I'm
like
saying.
3
I was like,
times.
you gonna be like, you're not gonna approach, but
Nah,
you gonna
this
make
what we
yourself.
get to.
Why don't you approach
noticeable.
though?
This-
Like, hey man, come here.
She
Look,
just doesn't. I
that's-
would never be
doesn't-
like,
that's
no,
just not
no.
your
But I
thing?
would look at you like 3 times.
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
That's why we get to that critical point though, because like now, can that person read the room on that? Because like if he haven't had the interaction with women that know, like she keep looking at me. Like me, I know that. Cause I'm like, I seen the fallout of it already.
Yeah.
But other people maybe never had that experience. So like y'all might have been able to have like a decent connection or like something. But
Right.
since you were not willing to approach him and he's also shy or fearful to approach because of like our situation in society, now that's like something that would never happen.
Yeah, but if you're like shy, maybe I don't want you.
Let me put every nigga on. She
That
look
comes
at you
to it, too.
twice, just go talk to her.
Yeah, that's true. If
I
she
don't
look,
care. If
Y'all
y'all
make
make
eye
eye
contact,
contact, the
okay,
first
okay,
listen.
okay.
like
If
she
y'all-
looks at you 3 times.
Nah, it's twice.
No,
It's
because
twice.
sometimes I
Because
accidentally
fuck
stare
that.
at people.
The first 2
It's
times it's like
twice.
shooting in the dark. The
It's
third
twice.
time you
The third
confirm
time you
it.
know.
The third time I understand it's a confirming, but the second one, the
And if
second
she's,
one
like,
is I know
smiling.
she knows she. I think
The
I'm
second
blood
one is
interested.
still, there's
I
still a
like
little
smiling.
bit of a
It's
risk.
See, look, I'm not one of them people that's scared of eye contact, so the first one be enough for me. I can tell.
The first one enough for me too.
All right,
She don't
I,
need to go.
I can tell by how you
Like-
looking at me.
Because
Like,
I'm looking at you for a reason.
right, if you looking at me
That's
for
not always
longer
true.
than a glance,
Sometimes I accidentally look at people.
And if it's more than two, more
it's
than the
longer
second
than
one,
Sometimes you doing like your analyzation sometimes. So people
But
might
if I'm
catch you in your
looking at
analyzation
you-
real quick.
Look,
That's
that's
different.
that's
why
what I'm saying. That's where the second one come into place.
let me say this.
If the second one come in and she looking again, she already analyzed me once.
And she look at me and glance away, right, real fast. I'm like, I'll be like, okay, I can't really make up none of that. But if she look at me and it's taking, like, it's counting down for me to turn away, then I'm like, no, I'm finna talk to her now. Because, like,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
she's still looking. She's not worried about shit.
Yeah.
honestly.
me.
If I'm shooting my shot, I'm gonna look at you for you to look at me, if that makes sense. Like I'm gonna look at you until you look at me because I want to. Like I'm looking at you to get your
That's
attention.
true. If you like meet a girl's eyes and she's already staring at you,
So like you don't shoot, you just aim.
Yeah,
And as soon as I see the sniper glint, I'm gonna open up my shirt and the target gonna be right fucking here. Like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
You hit your spot. I'm pulling up. Like,
Yeah,
here we
that's
go.
right.
You do. You gotta be able to analyze though when the girl got the scope out on you though, cause
Yeah.
like, the scope is very different, and also getting
Yes,
like,
you're so right.
also being like a very good wingman. I've had to be a good wingman before. Being a wingman to a girl you don't want to really talk to, you gotta do it for your homie though, cause like some girls be like coochie blocking their girls, whatever they want to fucking call it. Like I said, for cock blocking, but like they really do be on that. And
They
you gotta
do.
fucking
Yeah.
defend your mans, G.
I
Yeah.
remember one of them years, like I was in a situation like that when I was talking to a girl and we was like vibing or whatever, right? But her friend was like not fucking with it for whatever reason. And like she like, no, she gay, she don't do this, da 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 da. And I'm like,
Whoa, really?
um,
She wanted you, bad. That's probably
Yeah.
why.
probably I would never know because I,
I would
never
never
explored
say-
it that
I
far.
was there.
If my friend liked a man, I'm like, hell yeah, go for it.
Cause look,
Yeah.
I still ended up like having relations with the girl down the line and everything, but she definitely put this like the stint on it at the time, and I'm
She
like,
gay.
that's crazy.
That's crazy.
And you're
It was crazy.
overstepping. Like
I'm
that
like-
girl was overstepping.
Yeah, like,
she's not gay. She's already talking about fucking me already. You don't even know what we
what you
talking
mean
about.
she's
Right.
gay?
But like, as for to respect her friend, like she kind of just like went with the situation. And I left and everything. But like a year later, like everything boiled into what it should have boiled into the year before.
Yeah.
So like even then, like it just you have to be able to read like emotions and everything like that when
Yeah.
you're talking to people. Like I knew she
Definitely.
liked me, so I knew that like I can still like pursue that on the side if I want to. I don't got to crash out right now. Like this is the moment, movie, High School
Yeah.
Musical type shit.
Sometimes, let me know if you guys ever feel like this too. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost reading the room or reading the energy between me and another person too much that I kind of like get in my head and I'm like, are they thinking this? Are they thinking this?
Well, yeah,
Are
but
they
that's
doing
like low key. That's like insecurity.
this? I don't know. I know
Yeah.
because it's not in a way where it's like I don't know, halting, where it's like stopping me.
Sometimes you have to be
But
like,
it's
let me
in a
chill
way-
the fuck out and let it rock.
Right, but it's in the way where I'll be like, oh, the way that I just said this, he totally thinks this. You know what I mean?
Ooh, I don't think I ever did that in like conversating with a
Really?
girl, but I think girls do that a lot. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like y'all, like for some reason, like society got y'all real self conscious about how like men
But I
think of you at the time.
don't even overthink like that. But I sometimes I just feel like I can read an energy
Mm-hmm.
really well, or I'm like, oh, okay, like he's thinking that now. Which is could be true, could be not, but it's just the way that I'm doing it.
Sometimes you gotta trust your intuition with
Yeah.
shit, cause like it do tell you sometimes the stuff people moving behind, but you can't take it as like law. You still
Yeah.
gotta,
Yeah.
like, critically
Yeah.
analyze
I'm
it
very
and all that.
reactionary. Like I'm gonna see it to believe it person when it comes
Me
to shit. So
too.
like I don't consciously think she's thinking this after I say this or after I do this. I gotta see how she reacts to what I did.
Mhm.
And then I'll be like, this can be this, or this.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this next. And it's like lightning fast reactions though. I'm gonna
Yeah.
do this next and see
Yeah.
what this means based off of this then.
Yeah.
And like I think that's how like everybody should do it. Cause like
Yeah.
you could think that like I didn't fuck with something and I could have just had like a brain fart moment. And like
I have a lot of those, G.
Yeah.
Like
a lot.
sometimes, even on this podcast, where y'all will be saying some shit, and I'll be like, "What is we talking about again?" Like I wasn't just listening to all of this shit. It's like when you put that in the context of like relationships and emotion and all of that shit. Like sometimes you really just need a moment to think about some shit, and motherfuckers will be like, "You don't want to do this. You don't love me. You don't like." No, I'm just thinking, G.
Wait, I kind of think that slightly off topic. I kind of think that Instagram is becoming a bit of like a new dating app.
I hate that.
New
It's
dating
sad.
app.
Like it's
I'm about to
almost
say-
like
Have
I feel like
multiple.
it's
Have y'all ever
but
shot
that's the
y'all
point
shot
of
in
social-
somebody DM?
Yes. No, I never. Wait. Yeah, no, I've slid in a couple people's DMs. Like if like most of the time, I'll like 3 pics. Like I'm like 3 pics. I'm waiting for you to slide in my
Bag.
DMs. If you see me like 3 of your photos,
Bag.
I feel like I don't like to slide in people's DMs. I will approach you in person, but I don't like to if you're gonna slide in mine, there's right now I'm in this space where it's like I don't want to fuck with athletes. And athletes are really the only people that slide in through the DMs. And I'm not interested in being with athletes.
wait, are you talking about collegiate?
any?
Period.
Like pro too. I don't care.
Any.
No, but like when is a pro athlete gonna see you in person? That's why I appreciate the DM.
That's understandable too, but it's yeah, I guess so. Like yeah, I guess a pro would never really see me in person, but I'm not even interested in talking to any athlete right now. Like I don't care.
Listen, I'm not playing them DM games because like I know girls get so many DMs that my shit might be to the void. And even though I mentally know that, I physically don't react to that like I already know that. I'm like, oh, she don't fuck with me. She seen my shit and completely ignored
Oh,
that shit.
yeah, no,
that's
that's
how
not
my
true.
body
That's not
reacts to
true.
it. And I don't, even though I know that's very like not true at
That's not
all,
true.
even though I know my body gonna react like that, so I like don't do it.
For us, I don't know how it is for like honestly, I don't know what it's like right now for normal Instagrams. Like we have like I don't know, like we don't have the average amount of followers that like people normally do. It's not like we're out here with millions of followers, but like the only people that come through my primary DMs are people who are verified. It's like I can go and see all my requests, but like I mean like
You
the
have to
odds that I'm
scroll.
finding who's ever requests, like if you're just from my college and you're DMing me, I'm not gonna see that.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you're from my college and you're following me, I'm not gonna see it. I'm really only gonna see your notification if you're verified.
Yeah.
Because
Damn.
it's like that's the only. First of all, there's a filter there, but it's also like that's honestly the only thing that sticks out. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
that's why I
but
don't do
also what?
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah, I understand that too. That can be a little difficult, but if we go to the same college, I'm
Come
not
up to me in
expecting you.
person.
Yeah, I'm not expecting you to shoot your shot online.
Yeah.
I'm expecting you to shoot your
Be
shot.
a real
in
person.
Yeah, like we're probably max a mile away from each other. See me in person, come up to me in person. Don't
Like if you see
DM
me, right?
Because then
don't
you're
DM
probably
me.
gonna think that I have no interest in you because I'm not.
I'm not
answering
gonna see
your
the DM.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna see
Right.
it. And honestly, even if I did, I wouldn't know you. Like I wouldn't know that you go to my college.
That's the thing though, like in that instance, that's why like when you in the same communities as people, I would avoid even like interacting with them type of people on social media. 'Cause, like
Yeah.
if I know you go to college with me, I don't want to follow you on Instagram because I don't know you.
Yeah.
So like if I meet you, it's a little weird to be like, oh, I followed you already because like it
Yeah,
may not be
yeah.
chance.
Now
That's
you
when
look
you
like
start
a
getting
fan.
into like that stalker shit y'all
Yeah.
was talking about earlier.
Sure.
Because then like How do you even navigate with a motherfucker
Wait, I'm not
you
gonna
know
lie,
you want to talk
guys.
to?
Let me
That's
know.
weird.
Let me know if you think this is weird. I kind of did something like this. Okay, so there is this guy on my campus, and every time we saw each other, he would like stare at me for way too long. Like not in a way that I found unflattering because I was attracted to him, but like if I
Yeah.
wasn't, I would probably find it odd.
Mhm.
And he would stare at me for really long, and this happened like on maybe 3 to 4 different occasions. But he would never come up to me, and I was like, okay, well, I'm clearly interested in him. Well, I don't know if it was clear to him, but it was clear to me.
Yeah.
And then he has to be kind of interested in me too, right? Like he's staring at me. We clearly both know who we are, but he wouldn't come up to me. So I was like, all right, I'm taking this in my own hands. I guess I'll follow him on Instagram.
That's look. That's a clear sign for him.
Was
And-
that weird?
No, that's not
No.
weird. I feel like he was probably like shy or probably didn't have like he couldn't think of a way to approach that after. Cause like I said, once you
Yeah.
make the eye contact once, right, and you don't do that, the more days you wait, the more weird it gets. 'Cause like, why didn't you say
Yeah.
something at that point? But if you would have went and followed him after that, then it's like, okay, green light, time to go.
Yeah,
'Cause,
for
like,
sure.
Well, then
she
we
fuck
saw
with
each
you.
other in person like soon after, and he was like, "It's nice to finally meet you."
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You
Yeah.
gotta
I knew
act on
after
that
that.
type of stuff. Cause
Yeah.
like
After that.
I remember
Yeah.
I went to the laundry one time. This was like my sophomore year. I went to the laundry room and I had seen like this girl. She was like real pretty, real cute, look real decent. I'm like, I like her, but I'm like, I'm just doing laundry, passing by. So she popped up on my Twitter. This was way back. So I'm looking at Twitter. I'm like, I'm gonna follow her, but I'm also gonna like DM her, like immediately like say something about it. Cause like making that interaction, if y'all know y'all both, cause we both seen each other in the laundry room. We just
Right.
didn't like talk or nothing.
Right.
And so like once I said something to her, she like 2, 3 of my photos.
Mm-hmm.
She wants you.
Hey, we here.
Boy,
We here.
Right,
But then
here's
like she
a-
like DM me and stuff, and like it started a whole little thing. So like you gotta really like if you're gonna go for it, you can't bullshit.
Yeah, like, I
'Cause
was
then it's
scared I
gonna
was
get
being
into
weird.
like limbo.
Yeah.
If
Wait.
y'all both like follow each other, but then
But
y'all,
no one's like
can't say
approaching each other.
nothing.
Right.
You're right.
Yeah.
Wait, this is what I was gonna say. Let me know what y'all think. But like for me personally, whenever like if I'm talking to you, like okay, me and Mira have like 98% male followers. So like all of our male followers are like liking all of our Instagrams and like whatever.
Yeah.
I still, if you're my man, I still want you to be doing that. Even though you probably like, I don't know, do guys think like, oh, I'm just one of the other guys like in her story? I don't care because I'm looking for
Nah.
your name.
looking for
Once
you.
we once we build that rapport, or like you my girl, I'm like still liking all your shit.
That's
I'm
what I-
commenting on your
Your
shit,
shit.
and I'm wilding out. So
I mean, I gotta put the other niggas in place.
Like they gotta know like I'm definitely tweaking. Like every time, like I ain't
For
gonna say in the
sure.
comments I would say, but they would know.
That's what I want. You
type
should be
shit.
sliding up on my stories. You should be liking all my stories.
Yes,
You should
I
be
agree.
wilding.
And I'm gonna be acting like a fan and never
looking
seen you
for-
before.
Yes, like
Yeah.
I'm looking for you to be like I want you to like my shit.
Yes,
and
I'm looking for your
you.
like.
And even if you the nigga that don't care about that nigga, do it anyway.
Right.
Like,
Just
it's
take
not
it off the list just because.
Right.
Cause I bet you been watching TikToks, didn't even finish the whole fucking video, but liked it anyway while you was scrolling through. Cause like that's cool. You can definitely do that for
can
your
too.
girl, my
Yes.
nigga.
Like it and keep it moving then.
Yeah.
Right. I promise you, you're not too good for it.
No, I be
And not only
showing
that,
out.
but like your girl wants it.
I be in the DM showing out. But look, if she my girl already, I show out like the dudes that like she don't want to be in her DMs, right? Cause like nah, this is my chance to act the fucking fool. So like you know the dudes that get in there and get to saying sexual shit, all that crazy shit.
They be crashing.
Nah,
out, yo.
fuck.
The fuck out.
If you my girl, I'm crashing out just like that in that motherfucker.
That's great.
what-
'cause
yeah,
that's literally
that's
who you want to
literally-
hear it from.
that's-
Like,
yeah, exactly.
Bro, I'm telling you, every other person's DM fucking sucks unless it's you. Literally.
I do want to get to one of these fucking topics because I
Okay.
love this shit.
Let's do it.
I want us. We got 3 minutes.
Let's rock.
We gonna go it fast. I want y'all to rank these forms of media consumption:
Okay.
TV shows, movies, documentaries, animated, and reality.
Okay,
TV.
okay. I feel like I have mine.
You go first.
TV show, reality TV, docu, movie. Did I get it all?
And animated.
Oh,
So
anime
that'll
at the
be our
bottom.
fifth.
Anime,
I don't like
Yeah,
anime.
I don't like anime.
And I've watched
I don't like it.
Wait,
One
let me do
Punch
mine. Let me
Man.
do mine. Let me do mine. Damn, I love documentaries. Reality TV,
Jesus.
Jesus.
Number one.
documentary,
It's so entertaining.
TV, movie.
Docu above TV?
I fucking love
So
documentaries.
you appreciate realism and shit.
I love documentaries. I think they're so interesting. Movies. I like movies. Like we can chill and watch a movie. I fuck with that. TV show. Getting into a TV show is really hard for me.
No, but once you're in, you're in.
But when you're in, you're in. Yeah, like Son of OC,
Yeah.
love that. Bridgerton, love that. The Office, love that. Suits, gonna
Watching
start
the OC is
that.
reality.
Yeah,
These
definitely.
These
having
these
that.
selections they just said is
Mike
so
Ross,
ass.
boy.
Yeah,
Spin-off.
but yeah, top
How can you
for
like
sure.
reality
for
TV
sure.
though?
I love the
It's
drama.
That
so
shit is
entertaining.
scripted as fuck.
Who cares? I don't care. So is a docu.
It's not reality.
None of it is.
We mean it's scripted as fuck.
How can reality TV be scripted?
It's all about the entertainment.
It's not reality.
It's about like sensationalizing reality.
Fuck that, bro. No, bro.
Would y'all ever go on a reality TV show?
Fuck yes.
I don't know because
What type
it's
of show
so
would you go
easily
on?
spun the other way.
The
Like
I want to be the next like son, like what is it, Kardashians? Yeah. Oh, I would totally go on Love It.
Love and Hip Hop?
Love Island.
Love Island. I would totally go on Love Island. I
What's
don't know
Love
because I don't
Thank
want videos
God.
of me.
Sorry,
What's Love Island?
we don't have
You
time.
really don't know?
We don't do.
know?
I don't do reality.
know
See if
what
you
it is, yeah.
Wait, you're gonna put
I don't
anime
know
at the
Love
top.
Island.
anime first.
Yeah, of
I don't know
course.
Love
You know
TV
Love Island, Love
shows,
Island.
TV show?
movies, documentaries, reality TV. Reality TV is ass. I would
You don't
never
get
watch.
it.
I don't watch reality TV.
You don't get it. Yeah, exactly. You don't watch it.
I will
Love
say,
and hip hop shut that shit down for me.
Mm.
I don't want to hear about drama about other celebrities.
Nah,
I
you
don't
don't
want to
get
hear about that shit.
documentaries really get me, G. Like,
I
I
like
fuck with
documentaries,
watching
though.
a good documentary because
Yeah.
it make me think, like, a real motherfucker did this
That's
shit.
true.
But I don't
Uh-huh.
like murder.
But if it's like
documentaries.
animals, I like documentaries
I
more
watch
than
those
anything.
too.
I like
This
the
is
animal
our
ones.
planet and all that shit like
anything
that.
National Geographic is
yeah.
busting.
Wait,
That's my
what
shit.
is it called? There's this like series on Netflix that's every episode is a new documentary.
Is it about
Like
different animal
Mira?
each one?
No,
Oh,
it's
it's
not.
something-
No,
it's
it's
something
about
else. Oh, damn, I'm
anything.
tweaking.
Like I watched one on country music. I watched one on chess.
That's,
I watched one on
what's
like.
that?
It's one on,
time.
like, money. They got one of, like, the, I know what
Yes,
you're talking about.
What is it called? I forget.
That
It's
sounds raw as
on-
hell. I do want to watch
It's
that.
so good, yeah. And it's a quick episode, but it
They have
get,
one
like I
about,
know
like,
so much about country
college.
music now. Yeah,
I know
it's
exactly what you're talking about.
What's yours?
Like mine, I don't even remember the shit. All I know is reality TV is probably at the bottom for me, cause I'm one of them people that like I watch like entertainment to like mellow out. Like remember that peace
Yeah,
feeling you was talking
okay.
about?
I get it.
Cause like my life is already tumultuous like on its own, so like I don't really need that field in my life. So I'll put like anime and documentary type shit
At the top.
at the top, like hand in hand. TV shows in the middle. Only because like I can start a TV show and love it, but then I'll be dreading the end of it. Like I'll be watching this shit lead up to
and
the last
it's so
season.
much commitment. Like I don't want to
Yeah.
watch 13 seasons of a
That's
show.
me.
Yes,
I watched
yes.
all the Vampire Diaries in a
I've
sitting.
never.
bro.
I've been watching
in
it for
a
3
sitting,
years.
bro.
years?
In a
Damn.
sitting, bro.
How
They
long
get
is
like,
it?
I didn't watch nothing else but just
Did
that
you
for
eat?
like 4 months.
They
That
get
was
like
4
2,
months
3
straight.
episodes.
No,
with
I
me. If
sat
you don't
for
got
4
me about
No,
3
listen.
episodes, I
So
can't
it was
watch
like a winter, and I ain't had no like I got laid off from my job type shit, and I
Oh,
was
so
like
you
me and
got
my
time.
dog.
Oh, you had
I had
bomb
time.
time.
G, I was just like.
Was it good? I haven't finished
Fuck
it.
it. And I sat up and I was like, oh, this is amazing. I was locked in. G. I was like, I'm watching
My
this shit
roommate
to the
has watched
end of
Vampire
it.
Diaries 10 times.
That's crazy.
Damn.
And that's a long.
I'm never
ass-
watching
Oh.
Vampire Diaries. I'm never watching
Twilight.
Twilight. I'm never watching Teen Wolf.
Twilight
I'm
was
not
good.
touching
The
that
thing
shit.
It's stupid,
is,
but it's good.
I'm
If
never
my
watching
girl
that shit.
or the girl I'm messing with at the time, like fucks with the show, for some reason the show
You
is
gotta
like
watch
way
it.
more entertaining. Now I
It
gotta
is.
watch
Gotta
it.
watch it, bro.
Like
Because
you
you
always
have
get
something
soaked
to like
into
talk
it.
about.
I
Yeah,
got
and then
locked
you,
in
like,
the
think about
sisters,
them
boy.
liking it.
Motherfuckers will be mad that you like commenting on their show all the time, but won't sit down and actually watch the show with them for real.
That's
No,
how I
I'm the
feel
one
with
that's gonna get
reality.
in it. And she be like, stop talking, you gonna miss a part. I'm like, no, I'm literally absorbing everything.
Yeah, like,
By the
go
time I
back,
get on
I'm
watching this
watching
shit,
it
I'm
again.
gonna know it better than you. You don't know how to watch TV. That's the type of shit I be on with motherfuckers. But yeah, that's how I would do it. Movies are, like can fit anywhere in there because depending on how
Yeah.
good the movie
It depends
is.
the
That's
movie.
true.
It been a thin line, not a thick line, not a long line.
Thin line.
We spent
Everybody
the block.
sold out today. DJ on the photography, book your shit. Tonio over here, Worth Smith for the internet. We got our girls, Monica Elefantes, and we got Mira Elefantes. They sold out for us.
Y'all showed
You
out.
got your boy Emrys.
Yeah.
I
Thanks for
appreciate
having
it.
us. Thanks for having us.
Seriously, it's really
Yeah,
fun.
this
It
was
was
fun
good,
as
yeah, it
hell.
was fun.
Y'all
Y'all
raw.
held it down
Yeah,
today.
we're good. Yeah. Love
Keep
talking.
doing new things. I'm gonna come up with a new gang sign for IOI. Y'all just wait on me.
Facts.
Cause I'm doing that OVO shit and all that was kind of hard.
Yeah, that was raw.